So it's been a while, guys. It's been a while, but I'm back in full effect. Now, I know you're probably wondering, Jay, where you went? I'm gonna be honest. It was Wrestlemania weekend. Now, we can get into my Wrestlemania weekend all we want to. I have that video coming soon, but I want to give you a recap of what's been happening in the world of wrestling for this week. So, as you know, WWE is ushering in a new era, the Cody Rhodes era. Yes, Roman Reigns is no longer the tribal chief. Roman Reigns will be taking an extended break, as well deserved. But now that we got Cody Rhodes handling things, we have a champion we can see on a weekly basis. We have ideal fresh feuds, and we also have new feuds to look forward to. WWE has been in their bag lately. I mean, with the whole bloodline story, with the new members and excommunicado of the old members, bloodline is still finding ways to stay interesting while Roman Reigns takes time to himself. So I do respect that. We also got to usher in all the new champions. We have Bayley. We have 2 sets of tag team champions. Finally, for the first time in what feels like an eternity, we have tag team champions on all 3 brands. That's NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. Not to mention, Damian Priest finally cashed in. Yes, Damian Priest was coming up on almost a year with the briefcase, and as you know, after a year, it kind of expires. So, you know, he had a memorable cash in. It was well deserved. I mean, Damian Priest has been firing on all cylinders through Judgment Day, through Bad Bunny, and pretty much whatever they gave Damian Priest. So I'm excited to see how he does as world champion, as well as how long the reign might be. I mean, now obviously he's fighting Jey Uso, but let's be honest, I don't see Jey Uso winning that championship because of his ties with the bloodline still. Not to mention, Jimmy Uso just got kicked out with extreme force. So we got to also take that in consideration. Jimmy Uso's going to need some backup. At the end of the day, you can never turn your back on your brothers, no matter how much y'all fight.
You're my best friend. Best friend I ever fucking had.
Although WWE been doing things right, we have to get into AEW.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
When somebody comes at you, you have 2 options. You can either be the bigger person, or you can fight fire with fire. AEW tried to fight fire with fire, but it came off as tacky. It came off as disappointing. Everybody remembers what happened with All In. It happened months ago, I believe back in August. You waited almost a year to leak this footage, and the way that you did it came after CM Punk dug in that ass. Now, granted, everybody knows CM Punk. When AEW signed CM Punk, they already knew what type of person they was getting. You know, Tom heals all wounds, but at the end of the day, CM Punk is CM Punk. You're either going to love him or you're going to hate him, but you know his mouth is crazy. No diddy. But at the end of the day, the way that they did it and tried to tie it into a feud with FTR didn't make sense. And from what I heard, the crowd was chanting for CM Punk. So now what you did to make the crowd hate a man just made them love him even more. Like I said, CM Punk is going to do what CM Punk want to do. But having the Young Bucks present that type of footage didn't make sense. Now, if Tony Khan wanted to do it, then I mean, hey, you're the boss. You get to do that. But don't put your 2 top men in that position to fail. And then there's rumors going around that they didn't want to do it. And then on top of that, we have Will Ospreay come after Triple H. Not only Triple H, but Stephanie McMahon. We already know Triple H is with Stephanie McMahon. They've been together for almost a quarter of a century. At some point, when are we going to just let it be? Like, let's stop hearing he's screwing the boss's daughter. He's only in the position because he's with the boss's daughter. Triple H has earned everything that he's got. End of story. He's fought through injuries, through adversity, through 3 different eras. Like, let's stop making it seem like Triple H is where he's at because of Stephanie McMahon. Because at the end of the day, Triple H is the bull. For Will Ospreay, for somebody who rarely talks, for that to be his first true promo, to dig in another person, because whatever else he said was not memorable. That was the only memorable thing. It was in retaliation to what Triple H said. Now, at the end of the day, he's offered Jay White, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, all of those guys, high-paying contract, Okada for one. And they all didn't want to do it because of the scheduling. So if Triple H is going to say, if you can't handle the schedule, the shoe fits, wear it. Don't get mad because WWE is on the road 300 plus days a year. Like, it is what it is. WWE and AEW are 2 different things. AEW has a more flexible schedule because they're not all the way there as far as profit, marketing, and collaborations. WWE has so many collaborations, has so many marketing schemes, but beyond wrestling that requires you to be there on a daily basis. And if you can't commit to that, then you go with the guys that's not doing that much because they don't have that many marketing deals. But like I said, AEW has been falling down, and those 2 promos right there, those 2 segments, dissatisfaction for me personally. Like I said, they're going to always give you a good match, but at the end of the day, those matches don't mean nothing if there's no story. We're about to get Okada and Pac. Will it be a 5-star match? Of course. It will be a 5-star match, but where did it come from? Why is Eddie Kingston not getting his rematch? Why is Eddie Kingston dropping every fucking title he just won? Like, those are the things that don't make sense and need some backstory. Like, if it's going to lead to a Kingston heel turn, then show me that it's going to lead to that. But at the end of the day, he's smiling, he's dapping up people. He's not really mad about it, but it's like, come on. A lot of things has happened in the world of wrestling since I last did a video. We're going to be touching on all of that coming in the next couple of days or weeks. But AEW is like, as soon as WWE rises, AEW falls. And it's all over the blog sites. Everybody's talking about it. I'm not the first person, so don't take it as Jay is hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, hopefully this reaches somebody that reaches somebody, so AEW can start to go back to what made them well known, and that was exciting wrestling with some exciting stories. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know, we don't got Mercedes Moné every week, and to my knowledge, she's the highest paying female wrestler in AEW. Maybe one of the highest paying in all of AEW. But I mean, let me know what you guys think, because as usual, this is Awesome TV. I'm your boy Jay Niceware. You know I'm gonna always give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Peace. And like I said, we back.